Beneath the silver light of 3 moons, the floating city of Luminara on Keppler 442b was a beacon of peace. In the palace courtyard, the next generation was taking shape. Kale Jack, at 16, moved with a fluid grace that blended his human and Ilari heritage. His sister, 14-year-old Jack, hummed softly, her thoughts weaving a silent conversation with a hovering drone. 12-year-old Leora Jack practiced with twin energy blades, each movement a testament to her precision and speed. And then there was Kalen Jack, the youngest at 10, whose small hands could manipulate the very crystal fields beneath their feet with an uncanny instinct. Their parents, Jack and Lyra, watched with pride, seeing in their children the promise of a united future. Suddenly, a powerful energy spike surged from the planet's core, sending a ripple across the entire city. The children stopped their training, their senses tingling with alarm. Jack's expression grew serious. "This is no ordinary surge," he warned, his voice low. "Something ancient has awakened." Following the energy trail, Kale Jack detected a hidden source deep within the luminar crystals that powered their city. Driven by curiosity and a sense of duty, the 4 siblings descended into the subterranean caverns. There, they found glowing runes etched into the crystal walls, hinting at a long-forgotten Ilari artifact. Kale Jack reached out, his fingers brushing against a pulsating crystal. "This relic. It responds to hybrid blood," he murmured as a jolt of energy coursed through him, amplifying his innate abilities. Just then, a shadow flickered in their periphery. Kalen Jack's eyes widened. His precognitive sense screamed a single word: danger. Rogue interstellar assassins had found them. Clad in dark, stealthy armor, the assassins emerged from the shadows, their weapons aimed. Leora Jack didn't hesitate. She leapt into the fray, her energy blades a blur of light slicing through the darkness. Selen Jack, focusing her mind, sent waves of telepathic confusion into the attackers' thoughts, causing them to falter. Kale Jack, now brimming with newfound power from the relic, directed controlled blasts of energy that sent the assassins reeling. Seeing his siblings exposed, Kalen Jack raised his hands, and a shield of shimmering light materialized around them, deflecting incoming attacks. The battle was short and fierce. The assassins, overwhelmed by the children's coordinated defense, retreated into the darkness. But they left a chilling message etched into the crystal walls: "The hybrid heirs will fall." The incident prompted Jack and Lyra to convene the High Council of Keppler 442b. Alien diplomats, human representatives, and Ilari elders gathered in the grand hall, their faces etched with concern. The children were called forward to recount their encounter. To demonstrate the threat, Kale Jack and Selen Jack showed how the relic responded to their touch, its energy pulsing with immense power. An Ilari elder, his voice heavy with wisdom, warned, "This artifact is dangerous. In the wrong hands, it could alter planetary energy flows and bring ruin." Leora Jack clenched her fists, her eyes blazing with determination. "Then we'll protect it," she declared. "We're ready," and so their training began in earnest. Under Jack's expert supervision, the children's first lessons of war commenced. Kale Jack focused on honing his energy manipulation, learning to shape it into both a weapon and a shield. Selen Jack practiced large-scale telepathic coordination, extending her reach to synchronize movements and thoughts across a team. Leora Jack mastered tactical zero-gravity maneuvers, becoming a whirlwind of deadly grace in any environment. Kalen Jack experimented with his shielding abilities and pushed the limits of his precognition, learning to anticipate threats moments before they happened. It became clear that their true strength wasn't just in their individual powers. Alone they were strong, but together they were a force to be reckoned with. They would be tested sooner than they thought. A fleet of space pirates, remnants of the infamous Varkan the Red, dropped out of hyperspace and into Keppler 442b's orbit. Known as the Red Corsairs, they had come for one reason: to capture the hybrid heirs and exploit their powers for their own gain. The planetary alarms blared as the children scrambled to their skimmers. They zipped through the asteroid-filled orbital field, dodging debris while repelling pirate boarding parties. Selin Jack's mind became a communications hub, coordinating defensive fire with nearby patrol ships. Kale Jack unleashed controlled energy blasts from his skimmer, precisely targeting and disabling the engines of the pirate vessels, leaving them dead in space. But the battle brought a darker revelation. During the chaos, a trusted ally, someone they had known for years, was exposed as a spy for the pirates. The betrayal stung more than any weapon. Leora Jack, her heart a mix of fury and sorrow, confronted the traitor. At that same moment, Kalen Jack foresaw a deadly trap laid by the spy, shouting a warning that saved the children from a devastating ambush. As they regrouped after the fight, the weight of the betrayal settled upon them. "Not everyone can be trusted," Kale Jack muttered, his voice tight. "But we survive because we trust each other." Driven to understand the forces now moving against them, they returned to the relic. As they channeled their energy into it, the crystal responded not with a surge, but with intricate patterns of light. It was a language of energy, and it revealed a secret interstellar map highlighting hidden threats. They saw then that the assassins and the pirates were merely pawns. A much larger, more organized cosmic threat loomed on the horizon, a tyrannical federation seeking to enslave all hybrid bloodlines across the galaxy. The relic showed them their next destination, an ancient portal at the edge of the system, a void gate. Guided by the relic's map, the children set a course. The journey was perilous. They navigated through violent asteroid storms and fields of rogue AI drones. They fought against sudden, crushing gravitational anomalies. Through it all, their teamwork was flawless. Selin Jack's telepathy helped them navigate the cosmic turbulence. Leora Jack's piloting skills led them through impossible evasive maneuvers. Kale Jack stabilized their ship's integrity with precise energy pulses, and Kalen Jack's foresight allowed them to counter hazards before they even struck. Halfway to the Void Gate, their ship shuddered violently. The assassins had returned, ambushing them in a surprise boarding attack. The corridors erupted into a zero-gravity battlefield. Kale Jack propelled himself through the air, hurling bolts of pure energy. Leora Jack spun through the chaos, her blades disabling attack drones with surgical precision. Selin Jack flooded the enemy's communication channels with psychic static, sowing confusion. And Kalen Jack projected mobile shields that deflected blaster fire, saving the crew from certain death multiple times. Once again, the assassins were forced to retreat, but not before leaving another cryptic message burned into a bulkhead. The Federation watches. Finally, they arrived. The Void Gate shimmered before them like a curtain of liquid starlight. As they approached, the relic on their ship pulsed in harmony, and the gate stabilized, opening a wormhole to another galaxy. "This gate," Kale Jack whispered in awe. "It connects the hybrid line to something greater." Selin Jack closed her eyes, feeling a psychic echo from the portal, the faint presence of countless other hybrid souls who had passed this way before them. Leora Jack just grinned, her spirit soaring at the promise of a grand adventure. Jack stood ready, his shield shimmering at his side. But on the other side of the wormhole, a chilling sight awaited them, a massive fleet. The Federation had tracked them, and they were lying in wait. A colossal battle erupted within a nebula of violet gas. The children's ship, though outnumbered, was far from outmatched. Jack's energy beams, amplified by the relic, cut through the hulls of enemy cruisers. Jack reached out with her mind, disrupting the targeting systems of the entire Federation fleet, causing their shots to go wide. Jack took command of the ship's tactical response, coordinating evasive patterns and counterattacks with the skill of a veteran commander. And Jack's precognition was their ultimate defense, predicting enemy maneuvers seconds before they happened, allowing them to stay one step ahead. Deep within the nebula, they discovered the heart of the enemy force, a massive fortress powered by the stolen energy of captured hybrids. It was time to take the fight to them. Using their combined skills, they infiltrated the fortress stealthily. Inside, they split up. Jack confronted the Federation admiral, a cold, calculating leader who saw hybrids as nothing but living weapons. While he kept the admiral occupied, Jack located the brig and used her telepathy to calm the frightened, imprisoned hybrid children, guiding them to freedom. Jack fought her way to the ship's engineering core, disabling the primary weapon systems. Jack held a critical junction, his shields holding back wave after wave of reinforcements. Just as they were about to be overwhelmed, reinforcements of their own arrived. Jack and Liara, having followed their children through the Void Gate, joined the fight. Together, the family of 6 unleashed a wave of pure hybrid energy that overwhelmed the fortress as power core. The Admiral surrendered. The Federation's grip was broken. In the aftermath, while exploring the captured fortress, Jack discovered encrypted data files. They revealed a terrible secret, a lost colony of humans and Ilari, enslaved in a distant, uncharted system. "This is our next mission," he said, his voice firm, his siblings gathering around him. "We can't leave them behind." They led a daring rescue operation into the heart of the slave system. Jack's powers were essential, stabilizing collapsing energy conduits in the mining facilities. Jack's telepathy became a beacon of hope, coordinating with local alien resistance forces. Jack moved like a ghost, disabling security systems and guard patrols, while Jack's protective barriers shielded fleeing civilians as they evacuated to safety. The operation was a resounding success, and their actions cemented their reputation as heroes across the galaxy. But the Federation was not so easily defeated. Enraged by their loss, they returned with a new, larger fleet, targeting Keppler 442b directly. This time, the fight was personal. Epic battles erupted in the skies above their home, around the triple moons. Jack and Jack, now seasoned warriors, dueled with elite Federation generals in single combat. Jack's psychic interference once again wreaked havoc on the enemy fleet, while Jack's shields saved countless lives, protecting cities and allied ships from devastating orbital bombardments. During this desperate conflict, they learned of the Federation's ultimate goal, a cosmic nexus, a point of immense hybrid energy connecting multiple galaxies. Whoever controlled the nexus could achieve dominion over the universe. The siblings vowed to reach it first and protect it. The final showdown took place at the nexus. It was a battle of epic proportions. Fleets clashed among shattered moons and glowing asteroids. Jack, now fully in sync with the relic, channeled the Nexus's own energy, turning the Federation's ultimate prize against them. Selin Jack amplified her telepathy across the entire Allied fleet, creating a single unified consciousness that moved and fought as one. Leora Jack led daring strike teams, boarding and disabling key enemy flagships. Kalen Jack's shields seemed to be everywhere at once, a testament to his love for his family and his people. The Federation was decisively defeated. The Nexus was secured. Back on Keppler 442b, the four siblings stood together, gazing up at the familiar triple moons. They were changed. Kale Jack had grown into a wise and strategic leader. Selin Jack had become a powerful diplomat and psychic guide for a new generation of hybrids. Leora Jack was a renowned warrior and commander, respected throughout the quadrant. And Kalen Jack, though still young, was a legendary protector, his foresight saving them all time and again. Jack and Liara watched them, their hearts filled with pride. Their children were the true heirs of Keppler 442b. They were hybrids, heroes, and guardians of the galaxy. The stars stretched out before them, infinite and filled with unknown challenges. But the family stood united, ready to face whatever the universe dared to throw at them. The galactic legacy of Keppler 442b had truly begun. We hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing tales from across the cosmos. Thanks for watching.